Yeah, 100%. I live, sleep, eat, breathe basketball, so it's good to be back. It was hard watching during the preseason, wanting to be out there and help our team win, but I'm glad that I'm back now, and when it really matters, I'll be back.
Have you kind of felt the whole time like you would be in position to play opening night and that it was just a matter of being patient, seeing through the preseason stuff?
Yeah, 100%. There's always, times like I start feeling good, and I'm like, I feel like I could play tomorrow. But it was all about, taking the necessary precautions, especially with this soft tissue injury, that it didn't linger and that I was here and more available for my team than not. So I think ahead of the 82-game season, I got a good amount of rest, good recovery, so I'm ready to go.
Is there anything that you feel like you need to kind of catch up on the most in terms of the missed time and the missed reps that you had in those games?
Just getting back in shape. I was in incredible shape before I got injured. That's one thing that was really disappointing to me because I had worked really, really hard on my conditioning. And just getting back to that level of condition is not easy, especially out here. So I'm just doing what I can, putting in the extra work to get back on track.
Coaches talked about your hunger to get back. Your teammates have talked about it. You've talked about it. Like, what does that feel like for you? What did it feel like watching, and why are you so ready to get into action here?
It's really for lack of a better term, it's really just like a helpless feeling, seeing your guys go out there and playing hard and not being able to do the same. I think anybody who knows me just knows that I really do love basketball. So not being able to play basketball is taking me away from something that I love. I'm a big part of this team, just vocally and just responsibility-wise. So I think everybody was kind of every day just asking me, when you going to be back? You back today? You back tomorrow? When you back? And I just felt kind of a little bit of responsibility to be back as fast as possible. But everybody also did a good job of reminding me that this is an end-all, be-all, and that we got bigger stuff ahead of us. So it was tough, but I'm glad to be back, like I said.
How do you scratch the basketball itch when you're not able to be on the court doing stuff?
Just anything you can do, really. I remember when I first got hurt, I always keep a basketball in my crib, obviously. So whether that's just laying down on my bed, just shooting up at the ceiling, and then once I got a little bit better, I started just coming back at night, shooting with Julian, shooting with Mike. So I still had that camaraderie because what you don't realize when you get injured is that you're separated for the team. Like the team's doing one thing and I'm over here doing BFR or getting treatment. So I miss the camaraderie a lot as well. Just being able to, crack jokes with my guys and just hear the locker room talk. So,
Seems like Julian's really taken advantage of a larger opportunity so far. He had the most points in the preseason. Just what do you say as somebody who's very close to him, just how hard he works to kind of put himself into that position?
Oh yeah, that's my guy. I'm extremely not only proud, but this is something that I almost expected. When it's time, he's a hooper. And when it's time to hoop, he's always going to get to it. So I'm definitely proud of him for taking it seriously. Excuse my French. But just taking it seriously, doing the right things, coming to work with his hard hat on. And that's not something to be taken lightly. Anytime you lead the league in anything, I think that's something that's pretty special. So I'm super proud of him, super happy for him, and I'm happy for us too because he's on our team. So he's going to be helping us win a lot of games, and I'm glad for him.
You obviously know Russ. You have a relationship with Russ, but has there been anything that surprised you about what he's brought to this group so far or what you've witnessed from him?
Yeah, I think mainly just the mentality he instills in everybody. I think the confidence that he exudes and just how ready he is to come in and work every day has rubbed off on a lot of us. This is a 82-game season. It's not easy work. We're in here from 8 to 1 every day. So I think that Russ makes it just enjoyable to be here. And his convictions are so strong that it makes everybody else feel like maybe I ain't doing enough. So he makes everybody work harder, and I'm really thankful to him for that.
How do you see yourself fitting into the second unit with how you've seen it kind of shape up?
Perfectly, seamlessly. I think that we got a really good unit. I think we got a little bit of everything that we need, and just my defensive prowess and how seriously I take the game, how hard I play. I think that it's going to be an easy mesh with that lineup because we got Russ, we got Julian, we got Dario. We got a lot of business-minded approaches to the game. So I think that unit we're going to be able to hold our own, and I think that we're going to definitely be able to rely on our unit. So I think with the advancements that I've made defensively, knowledge-wise, and offensively just slowing down, I think I'm going to be a perfect fit for our team like I feel like I have been.
You're a very dynamic shot blocker. Are you still working on that? you feel like you're getting better at it, or have you worked on it throughout the off season?
I mean, it's hard to work on because it's a live action instinctual thing. But I think that goes into like my conditioning, watching a lot of film and just gaining more knowledge about the game. And I think that it's a skill that I don't really know how I acquired it. I don't really sharpen it a lot, but it always seems to happen where when we have a game, I get a block. So I'm going to continue to play hard. I'm going to continue to try to help my brothers out on that end of the floor, and hopefully it ends in a statistic called a block.
Is there a spot on the floor, just like a place offensively, where you say, oh, this is like really where I feel the most comfortable?
I definitely stay out on the perimeter of the wing. That's just always where I've made a majority of my decisions on a basketball court since I could remember. So I'm definitely comfortable out on the wing. Playing the 4 last year in the dunker position was something that I had to learn. It wasn't something that came naturally to me, and I think we all saw as the year went along that I got more comfortable in that position. So I think that going, back to playing a lot on the wing this year, I think that's just, where I'm most comfortable. But I'm really a Swiss Army knife. I'm ready to do whatever the team needs me to do.
Thanks, Pete.